Chapter 10 Method 8 Control of Mass Media. Media is one of the most important arms of the dominant agenda. Media is behavioral shaping, i.e., sculpting people's thoughts, emotions, and actions, and, therefore, is propaganda for social engineering. The source is irrelevant, whether it be the mainstream news channels, print media, or entertainment, they are all controlled sources of information. The tight control of media sources is because of the small number of corporations that own the media. Media has consolidated over many years to just 6 corporations that control about 96% of what we see and hear in the media: National Amusements, Disney, Time Warner, Comcast, News Corp, and Sony. All the other newspapers, television networks, and print houses are subsidiaries of these massive corporations. With this monopoly in radio, television, video games, and print media, they have almost total control over what people see, hear, and read daily. Mass media can be summed up as propaganda. Ways that people are disempowered through consuming mainstream media. The agenda is to disempower people, and therefore they would not be able to see themselves as creators in this world. This is why there is no positive change or empowerment of the people. The creation of dialectics, which is controlled opposition, as both the left, liberal, and right, conservative, points of view are creations of the same entities. Poisoning of worldview. Portraying the dark aspects of human nature, as usual, and portraying materialism as virtuous. The winner of the game of life is who has the most money and possessions. Propagating that change at a personal level is impossible. Power for change comes from control mechanisms such as government, and you are powerless. The controlling elite never wants you to understand that power comes within you. Conditioning. People act following their desires. Desires are determined by nature, genetics, and nurture, environment. Media is a significant aspect of our environment that affects our desires and understanding of reality. Conditioning. People behave the way they do, not because it is their nature, but because of media conditioning. Keeping people in the constant grip of fear through endless stories of violence and mayhem. This disempowerment is because people relinquish their sovereign power and rely on government and external authority. The corporations who own 96% of the media and control your thoughts and feelings are sorcerers, the definition of sorcery being to cause change to happen according to the will and for the benefit of the sorcerer, and the detriment of the victim. An example of the same practice of sorcery in the indigenous culture in Mexico, the sorcerers, brujas, who administer datura, a plant medicine that causes dissociation, to lull their victim into a receptive state. In a disassociated state, a person who has come to the bruja for healing will do the sorcerer's bidding. Thus, the sorcerer, bruja, will use this dark magic for selfish gain. Mainstream media acts this way, including the news puppets, who read a teleprompter repeating what they are told without question, to receive their pay and pat them on the back. Mainstream media is an addictive drug for people looking for answers to fill the emptiness in their lives. But unfortunately, this emptiness is filled with media poison that frightens people. Once people wake up and emerge from the datura-like media-induced media and turn to the alternative media, attend lectures, and read books that try to communicate the truth of things taking place in the world, we will see real change in this world.